Christmas morning.
Hello and welcome to How to Win the Lottery, Season 6 Lottery Drawing. I'm Joey Lewandowski.
Tulsa, Oklahoma in the building.
Tulsa is back off assignment.
Back 4 episodes ago, you goddamn city slick and ice cream eater.
We are here. This is the most exciting time of the year. We have just finished our unadaptable module, and we are going to find out live on air along with you. Well, not along with you, because this is like weeks, if not. No, this is months.
Stop explaining it. It's fine.
We're going to find out what the next books are. So as a reminder, Tulsa and his team of misfits have created modules for every state. We saw the Sufjan Stevens.
Shit.
That just came up recently on something. Oh, it was on CBBFM. You'll get there. Where it was like, he had this idea for 50 albums for 50 states. He did 2 and he pieced out. So we're saying Sufjan Stevens, suck shit.
Yeah.
We're actually going to do it. We did already Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And we have a deck of cards in my hand. One of these cards is different size than the rest.
Within this deck, there are 2 jokers, which will be a rotating module of 3
new books every time
that I won't describe. Before you pick,
they are themed.
They are themed,
but I don't know what the themes are.
Right.
The other ones are all themed to a state.
Yeah. Now, before you pick, we already did Louisiana.
Yes.
We have 4 states that have significantly more than 3. States with a grander literary history, or in the case of New Jersey, a history that is closer to our individual hearts. Even though I am from Oklahoma.
You also did modules for Washington, D.C. and was it Puerto Rico?
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
So very cool. So that's why I have up to 54 now.
Now, do you have any states that you're hoping for?
Well, as we discussed off mic several weeks ago, give me that Pat Conroy, Prince of Tides, South Carolina,
right. Yeah.
Sweet Baby.
Yeah, you're obsessed with Prince of Tides.
No, I think
it's a bit of a spoiler.
You know,
it's fun.
We might not get there for decades.
Yeah. That's kind of the exciting thing. I am
because we're alternating quote unquote regular seasons with these. So like a season could be 20 weeks long if it's 10 books. It could be 30 weeks long if it's 15 books.
Yeah.
And this is just, it could be 3, it could be 10. It's probably going to be 3, but you know.
Yeah, in this case, I'm hoping, because of some scheduling stuff that we have coming up, I'm hoping we don't run into one of the longer states, but
we respect chance.
We respect fate. We are nothing if not.
Is there a state you're hoping for?
You know,
not based on the books. I mean, maybe based on the books.
I think Alaska would be fun.
That'd be cool. We did have a loose plan to go to Louisiana to do this, and then we just never did.
Yeah,
but
we
like,
never did.
It would be cool to do a state where like we could go.
Yeah, I mean, I will go to any of these. It's just that we have to find scheduling to do it. It would have. Yeah, we should have done Louisiana. We should have done it. We should have just gone for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Well, we still got time. Nothing but Dominic Stretto. Tokyo Drift. All right. Now I have allotted or assigned every card has a state. You don't know what those are. It doesn't really matter, but I've shuffled the deck many times. Tulsa.
Do I pick this out?
I'm surprised you did not pick Oklahoma. Then tear it? Well, you pick it out. You announce what the card is. I announce what the state is, and then you tear it into that sweet, sweet microphone.
Yeah.
Pick a card.
I put Oklahoma in my rear view.
Wow. Okay. 7 of spades.
Over here.
That's an Indiana Jones joke reference.
Now what do I do?
Well, 7 of spades, by the way, the card from the movie, New Jersey. So she picked New Jersey twice in the movie, or she forced New Jersey twice in the movie. You just show me. You want to show me what it is? Or you want to know before? Okay. It's a 3-book module.
All right.
It's a drivable state from here.
Drivable state.
Maybe the second smallest state in the country.
Ooh, is it Delaware?
It is the 10 of spades, which is Delaware. Nice.
So satisfying.
Nice. Now, Tulsa, what are the books we are doing for Delaware this module?
Delaware.
What a Delaware, a New Jersey. You know that joke?
No. I know the Delaware joke from Wayne's World.
Which is what?
Well, they're going through the different states, and they do they go Hawaii, Hukakatiki, come on, you want to lay me, Kumachaka, Kumachaka. Then they go to New York and they go, hi, we're in New York. I just bought a gun. Let's go to a Broadway show. And then they cut to Delaware and they go, hi, we're in Delaware. Argument being that it's the most boring state, of course.
Our current president is from Delaware, is he not?
I believe he is. I believe he is from Delaware. Okay.
This episode comes out September 14th. How'd you spend 9/11?
how did I spend 9/11? You know, remembering. What is this? What are you trying to catch me on some? You think I'm going to say some insensitive shit about 9/11 on the air?
The 22nd anniversary. 22nd anniversary gift.
Look! Oh my God! Wait.
Copper.
All right.
What are the books that we're doing in Delaware? Did you remember before you looked it up? Did you remember any of the books?
I knew at least one.
Okay.
And that one is, of course, Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk.
Ooh, is that first?
Yeah, that is first.
Sweet.
And then the other are two books that I'm not really familiar with.
I remember you now talking about this.
Delaware was a particularly hard one to find because I don't want to be hard on Delaware, but it feels like not a lot of culture comes from Delaware.
It's a corporation state where businesses get incorporated because they don't have to pay state tax.
Which is, I think, why Fight Club takes place there.
Yeah.
So
that's exciting.
The other two books that we have, one is The Book of Unknown Americans by Christina Marquez. And then the third book is Sunburn by Laura Lipman.
Have you read either of the? I'm sure you've read Fight Club.
I read Fight Club.
Have you read either of these other two?
I have not.
How did you? Are these ones that you knew about, or did you find them? Oh, Book of Unknown Americans right now, currently $2 on Amazon.
All right.
Kindle.
Yeah, grab it.
Buying that.
Book of Unknown Americans is a book that got some buzz that I heard about.
Wait, Christina Marquez, Christina Enriquez. Christina Enriquez.
Christina Enriquez. Sorry. That's it. That's almost definitely a autocorrect from my phone. Which sometimes the other day I was trying to type in what name was it? It was like Andrus or something like that.
Elvis Andrus?
Yeah, I may have been writing about Elvis Andrus to somebody, and then it changed Andrus to Andruka. Andruka. And I'm like, that's also not a word. Like, that is a name probably, but also like a proper noun.
Is that the last name of somebody who's in your phone book?
No.
Because sometimes it'll like correct it on something on my phone book. I'm like, I don't talk to that person anymore. Stop trying to fix things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I got excited. I also got, with the $2 thing, but, did you know these books? Did you have to find them when you were like Googling
I had
or searching?
To find them. I had to find them. I didn't. Delaware was not a state that like if Delaware has a rich literary history, it's one that I'm unfamiliar with.
Going back to Fight Club for a second, when you thought, you probably saw Fight Club on a list. Like you didn't think Fight Club, Delaware.
No, I did.
Fight Club.
I knew.
You knew.
Yeah,
okay.
I knew immediately that Fight Club was Delaware.
Okay.
I don't know how I knew that. But it was like the only thing. I was like, Delaware immediately. I was like, okay, Fight Club. But I didn't know anything else.
Cool. Well, it's exciting. How long are these books? Do we know how long these books are?
I think Fight Club is certainly, you can read it in one sitting.
I read that in the afternoon,
It is a very short book. I think the other two are relatively short as well.
The Enriquez book is 305 pages according to Amazon. The other one's 300.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll do it in that order?
Yeah, Fight Club. Yeah. There's also Fight Club 2 and Fight Club 3. Have you read those?
No. They're graphic novels, right?
They are. The second one is fine. I had not read the third one.
I'm not gonna. I don't know where I am with Palahniuk.
Well, he's literally a character in Fight Club 2.
That sounds about right. Mm-hmm. But like I think that there might be diminishing returns with him, but I haven't read enough of his later stuff to like cast that kind of judgment. But I will say, like his first 5 or so novels, really fun. Really fun, good novels.
Fight Club, Invisible Monsters, Lullaby, Survivor.
Fight Club, Invisible Monsters, Survivor,
Choke,
and...
You don't like Lullaby?
No, Lullaby is fine, but Lullaby comes after. Lullaby is maybe the 5th. I was trying to do them in order.
Oh. Yeah, Fight Club is like 96, and he goes from there, I think, right? So, yeah.
Although I think Invisible Monsters is technically the first one that he wrote. But like, Palahniuk is a big deal for people my age to probably your age who were reading in high school and like looking for books that were not like on the curriculum and appealed to us directly. Fight Club also one of those books that has been wildly misinterpreted into sort of a men's rights.
We talked about on 1999 the podcast when we did Fight Club, we had a guest on who embedded herself in the alt-right, like she was at the insurrection, and she talked a lot about what Fight Club meant to her in terms of like as a red flag, in terms of like seeing on dudes like dating profiles and stuff like that, and just being like, "This is bad."
Yeah, because which is like such a shame because like similar to like The Matrix.
Oh, like red pilling?
Yeah, it's just been like people watch that movie and they just don't. I mean, they use their own context to provide the content, and it's taken up this authority in right wing spaces that is strange considering who the creators are, which is the same thing. Like Chuck Palahniuk is a gay man, right? And so
I've met him.
Oh yeah,
at a reading for maybe Rant.
Incredibly long neck.
Yeah.
Incredibly long neck.
No, it was Tell All. I don't know. Something in around 2010. I could figure it out. I got a couple books signed of his, including the one that I got there.
Cool.
But yeah. He's a nice guy. But yeah, it is weird to have like the alt-right be like, this gay man's work is our Bible. It's like, well, okay.
Yeah.
And then two trans women.
Yeah. It's very strange how they just like take things and then are like, mine now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like also part of, what I've been preaching on this podcast is that like once the book is not in the author's hands anymore, it's the audience's to do what they want with. So, maybe that's it's destiny, but who knows?
It's exciting though. This is a good module, I think. A book that I've read, because I'm sure that there are more than a couple. Because if you're like not grasping at straws here, you're like, all right, Idaho, what you got? Like, there's got to be states where like I've read a book that like that's the one book of, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm sure I've read a handful, but like it's exciting to like a book that I like that I've read a couple times already that we can talk about, and then two books that short, good, Delaware, baby. What can we go do in Delaware? We got to figure that out.
I mean, let's go. We're definitely go to Delaware.
Yeah, for sure.
This. All these authors are alive, and they're all like contemporary. I don't know. Let's go do something in Delaware.
Cool.
Though.
All right.
Yeah, we'll for sure do it.
So in 2 weeks or in a week? Hold on. Let's see. I don't remember how I do this. Let's take a look at the schedule. Next week, 1 week from now, we'll be doing Fight Club. 2 weeks after that, The Book of Unknown Americans by Christina Enriquez. And then 2 weeks after that, Sunburn by Laura Lippman. Lippman with 2 P's. If you want to email in your thoughts about these or any books, lottery@cageclub.me. Or just Delaware in general.
Give us Delaware tips and tricks for travel.
Although we might have already gone to Delaware by the time this episode comes out.
That's true. Yeah, good point.
We can return to Delaware.
Yeah. Return to Delaware.
We got to see if like Adam Richman did a Man vs. Food in Delaware. We can see like, because Delaware is not that big.
No, we could definitely go to Delaware.
Yeah. Not that far, not that big.
All right.
Exciting. Louisiana and Delaware. All right. Cool. Keep reading.
No crimes in these in between our episodes.